Hi, my name is Reed Staley, your host. Today we're with Matt, Jacob, and Aidan. Hey guys, how's your day?
I'm doing all right. I really do appreciate you having me on.
I know it's incredible. Aidan, how about you?
I'm doing pretty swell. That's pretty much it.
You would say that. Jacob?
Just chilling, you know.
Okay.
What's
What's your name again?
Oh, did you want to talk? Or
No.
should I talk?
I was asking what.
Well, no, I was just gonna say that.
Well, what's your name?
do you,
I lost.
me? Well, actually, I was thinking
Sorry, technical difficulties. This guy's being.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Being stupid.
So. Wait, no, sorry, this isn't my podcast. You can start with the first subject.
Matt, how long have you been born?
That's a tough question. You know, I kind of wish you would ask me these like before I came on the podcast.
Sorry.
I've been born for probably. I'm just gonna guesstimate here.
Mhm.
Probably close to 18 years. Actually, probably close to 19 years.
Wow, that's not that impressive, honestly.
I'm only level 19. So I'm also gonna say today, guys. Oh wait, I'm your guest, Matt Stupinger. I'm here with host Reed Staley. I'm here with also host Jakob Staley, and I'm here with another host, Aidan Staley.
No, let's not be nice. He's not a host.
Yeah,
So-
I'm not a host.
This is a special episode because this is episode 3, and you guys
there's
are
3 of us.
triplets. Isn't that so crazy, guys?
Yep.
Crazy. I don't know. It's crazy how numbers work sometimes.
Yeah.
And we also have in here the moderator, just a newest addition to the podcast.
the Discord chat moderator.
Just signed him off the street for a 2-year
10-day contract.
crackers and dip contract. Trevor Lee.
What?
You got anything to say, Trevor?
What's up, guys?
Of course he doesn't.
Real.
So I'm excited. How are you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Good.
I'm doing good. I had an exam the other day, and I think I did pretty good.
Everyone give a round of applause. Trevor, give a round of applause. That's why you got signed to this. There we go.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
He's so good at what he does. Oh my god.
He really is. I mean, that's why I signed him. I
I'm
don't
so
sign anyone.
I'm so
Yeah.
happy you hired
I mean,
not
you
the
have
best
us
of
on the podcast, so
Yeah, exactly. I don't pick just like random people.
Mhm.
So today's episode is going to be a little different because we got in the studio later than normal, and because we didn't think we were going to get in today, we ate the soup already because I was like, they were like, hey, we don't want to just like leave the soup. Let's eat it. I was like, okay, let's eat it. So I'll give you guys a soup rating right off the dingbat.
Oh.
9.8.
that is very solid
Yes!
for my mother's soup.
This guy's good. Good thing we came on this podcast.
Yeah, they don't have anyone do a podcast like this. Trevor,
Shout
you
out
dap me
Lisa.
up too?
Yep.
Nice.
That
So
was
happy we
a
hired this guy.
fantastic
My
demo.
mom's gonna love that score.
Is Trevor like the personal hype
Thanks,
man?
Staley mom. What is he?
Is he like the personal hype man?
Her name's Lisa.
Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, Trevor is kind of like the Trevor. Do some hyping up or something, man. You're sitting over there.
Let's go soup.
Thanks, man. That really gets me hyped up. I also today is also going to be a different kind of episode because I forgot my book of questions. So
We going off the fly.
yeah, we're going ham as George Washington said to his soldiers. He said, "We're gonna go ham, guys."
I
when
thought
they
it
were
was.
crossing.
I thought it was Lincoln.
Yeah, it was. My bad. I get my history mixed up. It's
Yeah.
hard to remember that. So, who wants to answer the? Everyone, actually, let's do rock paper scissors. Who wants to buy? Who's the oldest?
Reed.
Reed's the oldest.
Yes.
So, you're the oldest.
Uh-huh.
Are you the second oldest?
I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest. So Jacob's the second oldest.
Yep.
Holy moly. Okay,
Holy guacamole, dude!
so Reed gets a first round bye, which
All right,
means
I'll
you guys
answer
gotta.
I'll answer the
First round
question.
buy on what?
He gets the first round. You guys are gonna do rock paper scissors to order, like, see what the order of question answering is gonna
Oh,
be.
we already did a rock paper
Aiden-
scissors contest earlier. It went so long, so I'll just go
Aiden
first.
will go first.
Yeah, Aiden
I'll
will
just
go
Okay, so are we just gonna go like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aidan, Jacob, Reed?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good. I really don't want to hear Reed's responses that much. So we can kind of just. I mean, we could probably just like phase him out. Like if I
No,
ask
I
him a
don't
question,
even-
be like, "Oh, we actually don't have enough time to get to that one."
I honestly really don't
and then
even-
just go to me and have me answer the question.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
So
why I
we'll
came
start
in.
with the first
I'm just gonna-
question. Reed, if you would mind.
Sorry, I'm gonna leave, guys.
Thanks,
Sorry,
man.
guys, you can't do this anymore.
Finally, man, we can get this thing going. Oh, Yo, Reed, what's going on, man?
Hey,
Yo, I'm glad to have you back.
Who was
on
that
the
guy that
podcast.
left earlier?
I don't know, man. I was really glad
He
was
looked
leaving.
exactly like you too.
Yeah, he
Really? That's
actually.
incredible.
Yeah, like same glasses, same
Wow.
everything.
Yeah, he had the same fit
Wow.
and everything.
Wow. Oh wow. Anyways, Aiden, you had a question for me.
All right.
Did you have a question for Aiden?
Oh,
Or did I? I was actually.
uh,
How about I do it and then you do it?
um,
Let's just do it like.
Aiden, why is your haircut so stupid?
Oh. Yeah.
That's a little harsh.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
didn't.
It's
I
all
didn't
right.
think you.
Step
I didn't
in.
think you. I thought you loved the mullet.
No,
Even
no, I
when I dyed
just-
it blonde.
Blinded by rage, you know.
I
just
like it.
happens.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm blinded by beauty.
My mother loves it. She cut it too. So, props to my mother.
She also refuses for him to cut it.
Yeah.
2-time Lisa W.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so first question. You guys are still all in high school. You three are all in high school still.
Yes, sir.
You all are seniors in high school.
Yes.
Big year.
Mm-hmm.
Some may say the biggest year of all.
Yeah.
Would you say that?
Yeah, I would say so.
Trevor, what would you say? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking you were
Yeah.
gonna say that. So I was like, what would my moderator Trevor Lee say? He would say meh. And that's exactly what he said. So
He's so real for that one.
he is. Let's all take a second to just tip our cap to Trevor. Thanks,
I
Trevor.
actually have a cap on, so.
Yeah, he
Wow.
does. He's got the Yankee with the brim.
Yep.
Wow.
All right. So first question, how are you feeling about senior year so far? Because you're like halfway done with it. I mean, halfway to graduating. Big accomplishment.
Well, like we don't really go to SK.
Yeah.
We do YSA and go to NKU, but
Mhm.
I feel pretty confident in graduating, and right now I think I have a pretty good plan after I graduate with trying to get into law school and have everything planned out from there.
Neat. Jacob?
I'm pretty confident, you know. I'm kind of excited to graduate. I'm kind of ready.
Yeah.
Just experience something new.
Mm-hmm. So the next question, Reed, you can go on. You can answer the question.
Well, I think
If you just want to
I-
answer the question, you could go ahead right
yeah,
now.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna talk now.
Okay.
And you're not. Okay.
Man.
What did I say? But yeah, I think senior year is going pretty well. It's just
Sorry about that.
Sorry, continue.
You can just go ahead.
tisk. Okay. I do think senior year is going pretty well. I don't really know what I mean, I know that I want to pursue computer science, but I might just lurk at SK some more.
Nice.
Just like, become one with the walls.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. That's cool. Okay, so next question.
Yeah.
So you guys said, you're in YSA, Young Scholars Academy. Me and Trevor were also in that. In
Yep.
case you guys didn't know, we were.
We miss you dearly.
Yes.
Thanks, man.
I miss.
Yeah, I haven't.
I miss seeing my best friend.
I just miss Matt so much.
Even though I do see you like once a week,
Yeah.
and I see Trevor like two or three times a week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah. So I don't see you guys ever.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
It seems like you don't like us.
No, I like you two. You guys are cool.
Yeah.
I mean, this dude. I mean, like, you're cool, Reed. You're like really cool, man. And like super cool and awesome.
Really feeling the love today, guys. Real nice.
So you guys are in YSA, and you guys were the second group to go in.
Yes.
What was it kind of like? Because for me and Trevor, and a few other of our friends, Landon and stuff, there's a whole lot of like a different experience because we were going in during like, I guess the peak of COVID.
Yeah.
So it was like online orientation, and our first semester it was like we were going like every day, and then they told us only come on days you gotta go to class, and then within like a month and a half into it or 2 months they were like, all right, don't come to campus anymore.
Yep.
Really?
'Cause of
Towards
COVID again.
the end of the semester, they pretty much was like, yeah, don't come the rest of this week. Have an early Christmas break.
Very early. So what was it kind of like for you guys? Like, what would you?
So we did have to do orientation, like help with it, and we all did. It was pretty fun, like kind of boring at some points, but we pretty much showed them the campus, and we had more of an advising role, like talking to the kids.
Well, I mean, like with your guys' first year
Oh,
coming into it.
I would say it was like kind of the same as like 10th grade
Mm-hmm.
because like we were on and off school. We had certain days to go, or that's how I'm pretty sure it was. So it was like the same, but I pretty much didn't like have to stay home unless my professors were like, "Oh yeah, don't come to class. We'll have an online meeting," because I had class like every day
Mm-hmm.
or in-person class. So it was pretty much the same and pretty easy. Like we had astronomy together.
Yeah,
It was pretty fun.
that was a class.
Yep.
That was most
Even though-
definitely one of the classes.
Even though we were the only ones that talked,
Yeah.
it was kind of weird.
It was a pretty quiet class. I think a lot of people were sleeping in there.
Yeah,
It's tough not to, though. I mean, not that it was a boring class.
Like it's a dark room, comfortable chairs, and they're leaned back.
yeah.
So it was pretty quiet and peaceful in there.
Mm. What about you, Jacob? What was kind of like your first impressions and stuff coming into YSA?
I mean, I was kind of stressed at first. I didn't think I was ready, because I'm not like, I don't think I'm the greatest like academically and smart wise, but I'm doing, I mean, great right now.
Yeah.
But really, first year wasn't bad.
Mm.
It was kind of exciting after, like, the first semester. I was excited to come back after winter break and finish out my first year and, like, learning new things and learning, like, more about, like, what I want to do was fun.
Mm. Sorry.
We make eye
I was just
contact.
I was just kind of like glancing around the room. I was checking to make sure.
Make sure he was still here.
Make sure the moderator was still like, dude is doing his job. you doing good over there, man?
Yeah.
He's just typing down what we say,
Yeah.
like keeping a script for it.
Oh, okay, cool. So, Reed, just like what is, I don't know, what was like your first impressions of YSA?
Well, it was odd. I think similar to Jacob, I was like, I'm not ready for this. And then also it was the COVID thing that was like, it was weird because it was on and off. Because what's that clicking? Oh, I heard Aidan.
Is it Ben?
Oh, okay. Well, it was.
Sorry about that, guys.
It was on and off with COVID, because I remember it was like we were masked up the entire like
First semester?
First
yeah
semester.
the entire fall semester, and then like beginning of spring semester they like, I guess they kind of like ramped it up a little bit, because I remember they made like comments to where it's like you go in, get what you want, and you leave.
Yeah, our winter break was a week extra
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because COVID was going up because of the holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they shut down Commons, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They shut down Commons for a bit, and then when they reopened it for like I think like a month or two, it was just like, oh yeah, you put it like you just take what you want, put it in like a to-go box, and then you just take it.
Yeah.
Which was kind of odd, because I just ended up having to take to like an opera box, and my hands were just freezing because I was just walking through campus. It's horrible.
I remember I would do that, and I'd get gravy all over my box when I'd go get breakfast. So then I had to lick it off the box. So was it kind of, because I know when we'll ask our moderator after after this,
God.
but I know like going into my first year, I was not hesitant at all to like take the
Coyote?
to join YSA, because I was done with high school. I mean, not like academically done with high school, but I was like just done socially being at high school,
Yeah.
and was just kind of ready to, I guess, take the next step. But for you guys, because I know a lot of people that didn't join were they were worried about missing out at high school and missing out with their friends
Yeah.
at high school. How did you guys feel about that?
I remember, like, I always thought it was kind of odd, because it was like, they're like, oh, you're missing out on the high school experience. But it's just like, I can still do after school stuff. I can still do, like, clubs. I can still go to dances. Like, I don't think I'm really missing out much other than, like, oh, I can talk to my friends in the hallways. And,
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know.
What about you, Jacob?
I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I'm kind of happy I'm not there.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I wasn't really a part of anything. Like, here I feel like I'm part of something, and I feel like I'm learning, really. I'm learning about different things and more variety.
Yeah. Aidan?
I forgot what I was gonna say, but what was your question again?
Were you, I guess, coming into YSA, were you hesitant to join because you were worried about like missing out on something in high school or anything like that?
No, I would say I wasn't. Like, I mean, yeah, I would miss like my friends and stuff, but I could see them outside of school. Like, I had like basketball outside of school, not at SK, like at Griffin Elite, and just other things because I hung out with them a lot. And then it was kind of odd at first, like trying to make new friends. Like, I barely knew you and Trevor, and then we had classes together. And Trevor's laughing. But I knew Landon, who did it, and he like was like, "Oh yeah, it's a really good program. You'll get into it." And I really liked it. It's challenging, but it also helped me like figure out what I wanted to do because coming into it, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Landon was encouraging us to do it. He was like, yeah, come do YSA at NKU, and then our dad was telling us about like how college is set up. Like, you have Tuesday, Thursday, you'll have classes, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you'll have classes, and then you'll be off some days. It's like you have like that freedom too.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of worried. I'm not going to say the program, but I was worried because of other like dual credit programs or whatever you want to call it not succeeding as well, and students I knew that went to those programs not enjoying it. I was a little hesitant to. I mean, I still joined, like, no worries, but it was kind of like, I guess, a worry in the back of my mind, like, I don't want this to
Fail.
wind up being something that was just like a bad idea. But it's been awesome. Trevor, were you hesitant to join?
No, I feel like I was pretty excited. I remember like when we got our, we were like really nervous about getting in, and then like me and Matt got our acceptance letters like the same day, and we were like super happy, like all, like called each other like super pumped up, because I think we were excited for like the freedom of college and stuff. That's what we were looking forward to, and that was I'm pretty sure when we got in, it was like right at the beginning of COVID, so we didn't really know like what was going on, so like. But I still feel like when we got there, it was like an enjoyable experience, and we made the most of it like during COVID, and like I don't know. I think lucky for us, like all of like our close friends went to the YSA too, so like we weren't missing out on anything.
Yeah, thank you, Reed, for the hand sanitizer. I appreciate it. Going around?
Yeah, going around.
I don't. Okay.
Stay healthy, guys.
Stay healthy, guys.
honestly.
Stay safe out
We
there.
heard COVID and brought out the hand sanitizer.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
sitting right in front of me. I don't know why.
I could see the germs like crawling on my hands. So I'm actually really glad you reached out and handed me that.
Yeah, I was gonna rub my germy hands all over the mic when nobody was looking.
Your Germany hands?
My. We don't talk about that.
Sorry about that.
Next topic.
Sorry about that.
Next topic, Matt.
Yeah, so next topic. Oh, it's actually, that's weird. It says on the script to get read out.
Come on, guys.
Oh,
Second
sorry
time this
about that.
evening.
Wrong script.
All right.
So you guys are triplets. Obviously, we've established that because it's the third episode. Growing up, did you guys get like? Because I know some twins, and it's like they would wear like the same.
Oh,
They would wear like the same thing.
That we did.
we
Like
did
the
do
same-
that.
You guys did do that
Until like I remember it was
I think
like
it's fourth grade.
our entire elementary school, and then like
Sixth
sixth grade, my mom was like, okay, wear the same clothes for picture day for me, and you guys are done. You can wear whatever you want, and so we did.
Was it like weird not wearing the same thing as your brother?
No.
No, not really. I mean, obviously, it's like,
Like, we've always thought it was weird, like, that we always wore the same things as each other.
but it was one of those
and-
things where we did it for so long, we just kind of got used to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did you guys go for?
Elementary?
Yeah.
White's Tower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a unique school.
If you want to know our home address, that is.
Yeah, actually, what is also your parents' credit card information? while we're at
Ooh,
it?
I'm gonna have to.
Ooh, I do not know.
I think
I'll
I
have to
have
text
it
them.
right here. It's 3.
So, did you guys ever? I don't know. I guess was there one of you that maybe the other two teamed up
Oh, I hated Aidan.
teased the other one the most or something like that? Like made fun of the other one?
I don't
Or
know,
them?
but when we were younger, my mom would always tell the story that like Reed was the meanest to us. So
I just don't think that's possible. I just don't think that's right. I just don't.
like
like
when we were
I
like
remember it
infants
differently. I'm
in
Yeah.
our cribs, he would like push his crib to our crib and get into like the one crib.
He would like WWE tag
I would like-
team
I
and
would
jump
like-
off the top
Yeah,
rope.
but
I would like jump into their crib and then just like suplex them, just like a few times, just to burn that lesson into their memories. I don't know what the lesson was. I can't remember. I was like a baby. But, like, there was something to learn there, I guess.
Yeah.
But I would definitely say now we're a lot closer. Like my dad with, oh yeah, we like families like the biggest thing, and we all have to be close.
Mm-hmm.
So he like pushes that we shouldn't have problems, and if we do have problems, we should discuss it and get it over with.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think especially with you guys being also close in age.
Yeah,
it's-
and having like a really big family. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I could see myself like loathing Aidan or like loathing Jacob. Like me as like an adult, I don't think I could be like, God, I hate these guys.
yeah.
I just don't wanna
I
see
mean,
'em.
like sometimes
I
I
just
get
don't like
like
'em.
we do get in like these little tiny arguments, but
Yeah.
like we're boys.
Yeah, that's
12
what
minutes later, we're like,
that's
Oh.
what boys do, and that's also just what brothers do.
yeah, like we're all just like, oh, I hate you too.
I
Like,
honestly think
20
it's-
minutes later, we're fine playing like Fortnite or whatever.
Yeah.
It's to a worse degree since we're all like the same age.
Yeah,
But I mean, obviously, it's more of like it's a less of you like I see Aidan as my little bro because he's like 2 minutes younger than me. It's like no, it's like they're just like just guys,
Yeah.
yeah.
just guys being guys being dudes.
Guys being dudes and dudes being guys.
Yeah,
That's. Did Lincoln say that one too, or was that George Washington?
I thought that was
said it?
George Washington.
I thought
Maybe
that
it
was
like
I thought that
because
was-
he had to like get his military together and be like, oh yeah, you guys have to like love each other. And
I
Guys
thought-
gotta be
not
dudes.
like in a
I
homosexual way,
thought
but
King
like
Jr. said that.
in a family type of way.
Wait, who'd you say?
I thought King Jr. said that. Martin Luther King Jr.
He might have.
He might have. He would definitely be the person. To say
It's a heavily sought after quote.
yeah.
Costs a lot of money, so I'm actually gonna have to probably end up paying $3,000 just for saying that on here. So each time we've said that, you gotta call for that.
Sorry.
What about so do you guys have memories of any unique experiences, I guess, growing up?
I pushed
being-
Aidan off the deck.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh.
Reed did hit me with a golf club too,
Oh yeah, that
and
wasn't
broke my
happened.
nose.
I think I have been the cause of him breaking his nose like what, more than twice?
Yeah.
2 times or more?
And I also got stung by a stingray when I was in Florida one year. It was a unique experience. I think I still have the mark on my foot in between my toes.
You
It's
think you
kinda
do?
Weird.
He was going at your feet.
Yeah. Well, it's a stingray. They're in the
He's got a
sand.
foot fetish.
Whoa.
Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I didn't. I wouldn't have known at the time. I
That's
didn't
a
know what
freaky
fetishes were.
stingray, bro.
Trevor, pull up the picture of the Among Us feet again, please.
Would you share with the class?
Would you guys have any like?
I don't know.
What about did you guys ever get confused for each other? Not that you guys. I mean, you guys don't really look alike.
My
but-
mom
no.
would tell us stories about like when we
Oh,
were
like
way
when we were, like,
younger.
young, when we all had blonde hair and
Yeah,
we were straight and,
and
we all
my-
looked like we all had bowl cuts.
Yeah, mom would make us sometimes. Mom like when we were like in a stroller, and mom would make us wear like hats. And then when she was trying to figure out who it was, she would like take off her hats one by one and like try to figure out who was who.
Did she like write on your guys' forehead like the beginning letter of your name?
I don't think so.
I'll have to ask her about that. I feel positive it's a yes though.
She got it like tattooed on the top of your head.
I don't know. Lisa seems the type. That's like our birthmark.
Yeah, she goes, "Yeah, you guys were actually born with this." You're like, I don't think
I don't
so. There's
remember
like
it.
a cool snake next to the letter of my name.
It's like a
don't think
Harry
that's-
Potter scar.
Yeah.
Actually, our names are like branded on our left butt cheek.
You want to see?
We've got like a barcode distinguishing us.
Trevor, check these guys for their bar stools. I mean, their
Bar stools.
for their barcodes. So, this is awkward.
Awkward.
Get off my podcast. I'm just kidding.
What do you mean? What do you
the
mean by
scallop,
awkward?
dude?
It's just awkward because we can't eat. I mean, we could eat soup, but it's like we've already ate soup.
I mean, we have another jar.
So I'd have to sit here and be like, "This is wild. I didn't." Whoa.
Oh my gosh, is that soup?
So
That's a liquidy.
how old is the recipe for the soup?
I do not know. I know it's just my mom's recipe.
Has she like always made it for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I think
probably.
so. I don't know.
I've never been a soup person. Like, I've liked soup, but I've never loved it. Like, I would eat it, but I don't eat it a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's something we didn't inherit because our dad can mess up some soup. We just did not get that.
I
What do you mean-
remember.
what do you mean by mess up? Like, eat a lot of it?
Yeah, like eat a lot of it.
Okay.
Absolutely
go wild.
destroy the bowl.
Both of our parents are pretty good cooks.
Yeah.
I could confidently say that.
They grill. Either of them
Yeah,
grill.
we grill and smoke meats.
Yeah,
It's-
my dad's a big smoker. in the meat department.
Oh, okay. Man, I feel so dumb. I didn't bring my book of questions.
Do you want to like ask what we're wanting to do in the future?
That's a great transition. Thanks for that one, Aiden.
But I won't.
Sweet,
But I won't
dude.
start.
Okay, so, all right, so we'll just act like that didn't happen.
Okay,
Yep.
okay,
So,
okay.
what is it you guys
Doesn't
want to
matter.
do in the future? We'll
All right.
start with. Who wants to go first?
I'll start.
Me.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoe.
Tie
Rock,
with
paper,
scissors.
scissors, shoe.
Tie
Rock,
with
paper,
paper.
scissors, shoe. Rock, paper,
Scissors.
scissors, shoe.
Oh,
I won. Oh.
So you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
So I think for a while it was like theater. I'm like, I want to do theater, and I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I want to be a film actor. And I'm like, but literally, dude, like, last year I ended up doing like a lot of papers on like theater and stuff because it was just a. You looking at your phone, Matt?
No, I was pulling some hair off
I'm
my
answering
pants.
your question, but it was shoot, I lost my train of thought.
You had
But
to do a bunch of papers about theater.
yeah, I had to do a bunch of papers about theater, and up top, man.
I got a question.
Oh, you got that question?
What kind of papers did you have to do about theater?
Well, I didn't have to do them. I like just chose to write about them because it was something I like was interested in. And so I wrote about like, oh yeah, how hard it is for actors to get into Hollywood, which is a horrible topic to do if you're a theater major. Because if you do it and then you write it and you're like, oh man, it is really hard. Like, oh man, it's like less than 10% to not only just succeed in the theater industry, but just live stably. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That makes me confident in wanting to pursue that.
Yeah.
So I ended up just like going back to something that I wanted to do for a while, just game design, video game design. So I wanna go somewhere for computer science and like I don't know if they do masters in that, but I think that'd be cool to get a master's in it. And then maybe like I think it'd be cool also to just get like to minor in Japanese and just like broaden my area, so I could just like work for game companies overseas. I think that'd be
Your
freaking sweet.
anime
I wish.
knowledge?
Yeah. I actually watched My Hero Academia, and ergo, that's why you should hire me for this company.
You could probably get like a master's in graphic design.
I
Or
could get
you
a
could just be
master's
a
in
voice actor.
anime.
You could just be a voice actor if you
That
love
would be
anime that
silly,
much.
but I feel like I
Yeah.
could. I mean, obviously, with me going into computer science, I could definitely always like do acting and stuff, just in general as a hobby.
Mhm.
So I mean, I don't have to just like let that go
Yeah.
and just like let that just.
Yeah, that's a good thing for all the children aged 2 to 10 to remember. Just because you want to do one thing in your life doesn't mean you can't do everything in your life. And that's why you listen to this podcast, is to get some.
Not like I would expect a nerd like you to understand.
So,
Four eyes.
little kids 2 to 10, go get your parents' credit card information and go buy a bunch of Legos.
And go text Matthew, because he would just love to hear those numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's also why I do this podcast, is because I eventually want to make a lot of money by identity theft.
Oh yeah, I think
That's
that's a
the goal.
solid.
We should definitely not say that on this podcast.
All right, Aiden, you want to go
Um,
second?
So, what like I've been wanting to do a lot of things in my life. Like I think I first was like, oh yeah, I want to be a veterinarian, and then I was like, nah.
You wanted to be a veterinarian?
Yeah, like
Even I didn't know that.
like I loved animals. Like this was like a 6th grade thing, 5th grade, I don't know. And then I switched it to something else, and now I want to do law, like be a lawyer. And my dad's always like, yeah, you're a good arguer, or I just like arguing a lot, and like I don't get too mad, and I'm just good at arguments in general. And so like I have this huge plan where I'm gonna go to like law school and get my Juris Doctorate, and then pass the bar, and then practice law for a couple of years, and then go to like FBI or Interpol, because I do want to travel the world, and I can probably do that with Interpol. And I know those are more like cop stuff, like FBI and stuff. And they focus on experience a lot. And, I mean, I have to get some experience in me. And we talked to this FBI guy. I forget his name. Sorry, if you're listening to this.
Mr. FBI guy.
Yeah, Mr. FBI guy.
Okay.
And I talked to him at the career fair like a month ago, 2 months ago. And he said, yeah, law is like a specialized degree or something like that. So they would have priority for me. And that's my big old plan. And I just want to have money and travel the world.
Yeah. How come you didn't want to be a vet anymore? Was there like just, I don't know, something you, like an assignment you did, or like something you were researching and you were just like, I don't want to do this anymore?
I don't know. I just kind of lost it. Like, I was like, oh, yeah. It was just for like a project. It was like, oh, what do you want to be in the future? And I was like, I don't really know. I'll just put down a vet because I like dogs and animals and I would like to help them. But then I was like, do I really like this? And I was like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
And then law's good at money, and I can make a bunch of money and have a bunch of cars and a nice house and have all my homies in one house.
Yeah.
That's the plan for me and my friends, is to have a big old homie house.
A gaming house?
I wouldn't say that. Just like a
Aidan's gonna have
like
a
house
streamer
together.
house.
No, not like that. It's just like it's those things that you always talk about, like, oh yeah, let's all do a podcast. Oh, let's have a house together.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. And I think we're all like, oh yeah, let's do it. Like, even if we're poor, we can just still rent a house.
Mm-hmm.
Act on impulse.
Yep. Well, not act on impulse. We're all smart kids.
Oh, I love impulse buying.
But
Yes.
that's pretty much it, I guess, for me.
That's cool. That was interesting. I really don't know anything about what most of you guys want to do, so I'm learning.
Yep.
I'm learning by what you guys tell me. So, Jacob?
Like for a while now, I wanted to be like sports analyst, do something in like sports, and like taking classes here kind of really pushed me even more to go do it. Taking journalism and broadcasting classes, I'm like, I really like this. And then like the sports aspect, I love sports, and I think it'd be something fun, cause I really don't know. I just like talking and writing about sports. It's something I like to do.
Mm-hmm. Have you taken, or do you think you'll take any journalism classes while you're here?
Yeah, I've taken some, but then after here, I kind of want to. I want to keep pursuing it, and hopefully get like a master's or a doctorate in this. I don't see myself like not like stop schooling. Like, I like school. I like doing school.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I don't know. I don't know where I want to like be at, but I know like I want to do something in the sports broadcasting journalism field.
Yep. It's a broadening field. Like, every day there's just so much stuff you could do,
Yeah.
whether it's like doing, technology stuff in the booth, or
Yeah.
just like helping. Like, I mean, we were talking about it the other day in one of my classes. It's not a fun job, but a job that gets you in it. It's just like, basically just like carrying the stuff around,
Yeah.
all the technology and stuff, to just drop it off at a location or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there's so much stuff you can do, in that, area of sports broadcasting and
Yeah,
stuff like
and
that.
I don't want to like confine myself. Like, I see the guys just talk about strictly basketball or strictly football, and I'm like, I kind of want to be like a guy that can commentate any game or can talk about any game, know the players, know the positions and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then like now watching more sports like football, soccer, it's like it's more exciting, and I think I'm learning more. And like I want to be like, it's gonna take a long time to make it big.
Yeah.
Really, like the guys I see on TV, like those guys have been athletes, and they kind of get the job from being athletes and knowing the game, and it's like I feel like I'm like not up there with them.
Yeah.
But
It's that's the other tough part of it. It's there's a lot of jobs you can do in that field, but it's tough to get really get into that field.
Yeah.
Because if you want to get to that level, it's like you either have to have a lot of past experience or have a sports background or something like that. So, but yeah, it's like the guys like Ernie on Inside the NBA and Jim Nance. It's like those guys. It's not like they were
athletes.
ex-pro football players or something like that.
They
These are
just know
guys. Yeah, they worked
sports.
themselves into it. Yeah, well, that's interesting. I'm glad to learn that about you guys. You learn something new every day,
Yes.
So
Try
we'll
to.
kick it back to our host, Reed. Reed, do you have any questions for us?
I have a question for Matt.
Yeah.
What's it like being just so successful and so powerful?
Oh,
How do you cope?
it's a great question. Being so successful, it's not easy to be the best Fortnite player of all time.
Oof. Oh, I know.
It
You
really-
crank 90s?
Oh, I crank 90s.
Oh, you crank.
I crank 180s.
All right.
It's tough to you have to like do it all. You have to know the Fortnite dances.
Well, I mean, I know you said you crank 180s, but like, what if I told you I crank 1 millions? That's like more than one.
So that's actually it's actually interesting to bring that up. That's actually not possible, Reed. Prove it right now. Crank a 1 million right now.
See, look. There you go. 5-story hotel, bro.
What would
You can't
call a
break these
hotel?
builds. You can't break these builds.
Oh yeah, I can, dude.
Nuh-uh.
Pro football. I mean,
Pro football.
sorry, Fortnite football. It's like the same thing.
Sorry,
anymore.
guys. Ninja was this close to getting a football career.
It's because of the blue hair.
Yeah, it's a blue hair.
He's gonna be a professional water boy. Did you guys see that? I think it was the Detroit Lions or something like that posted an Instagram post the other day with Ninja. It's like it was National Ninja Day.
What?
I gotta show
National
you.
Ninja Day.
No, I don't believe that. There's no way. The only thing I remember about Ninja recently is that one Takis commercial where it's like, gaming is intense, but Takis are really intense. And then he like burst into flames.
I just like seeing Ninja stream on TikTok while I'm scrolling through TikTok.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, whoa, Ninja streaming on TikTok. And I'm like, that's odd.
He's actually a pretty funny guy.
For real?
Sorta.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
He's funnier now than he used to be. Yeah, look, here's...
Sometimes I look at his streams and he looks like absolutely decrepit.
That's just the gaming lifestyle. So here's...
Really takes a toll.
Lions, the most very first ever Lions gaming Fortnite tournament. That's right. The grand prize winner is going
This is
to
a football
tickets
team.
to the Lions-Bears game this New Year's. You're going to be able to meet me on the sidelines. And don't worry.
Ooh, that's fierce competition.
If you place top 20, you're going to get a Lions Ninja merch package. Just
I want that. I want the package.
I want the
but,
Lions
like,
Ninja
who
merch
would want to go
package.
to a Lions Bears game?
Ninja, I guess. You
Like,
guys-
I mean, Justin Fields. Isn't he on the Bears?
Oh, yeah.
Sports.
that's
Jared Goff.
one. Yeah. Yeah, the players that play for the team are the ones who are going to be buying the tickets. We have a sold-out crowd. Stadium's completely empty except
It's
for
like the one
Ninja.
thing where the World Cup where they like hire people to like pose as like big Ninja fans. They're like, oh my god, dude,
Yeah, did you hear
I'm
about that?
here. When
Did
you
you
do
know?
Fortnite.
Did you hear about, like, Qatar paid, like, for fans to be there? Like, they just had random fans
Are you
be there.
serious?
Yeah. No, I'm
I don't,
serious.
I
They
don't think
pay-
that's true though.
No, like,
No.
I saw some on it, and it just said Brazilian fans on, like, one of the backs of their
Yeah,
shirts.
I heard that nobody was like willing to make that like trek to Qatar because it's like way out of the way.
Well,
But it was
Speed
like
did.
it was like at the beginning of like the World Cup, and like they were doing videos like of Qatar, and they were like, "Oh, we don't have enough fans," so they just paid people to be.
Yeah, they paid
fans.
people to put on like Brazil jerseys and all that stuff and just be like, yes, Brazil.
I know they weren't selling beer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they,
it's a
the
big-
Budweiser, but they still have the Budweiser trophy.
I'm pretty sure that's a big thing in soccer. Drink beer and watch soccer.
Yeah.
I think that, I mean, for the people in Germany.
Why would
Yeah.
you want to drink beer
They go
and watch
crazy on
soccer? Like, is it that bad that you have to drink beer and watch soccer?
Let's ask our what did I call your position? I forget.
Monitor.
A
Let's
resident
ask our-
alcoholic.
Our monitor Trevor Lee, who used to play soccer. Trevor, did you ever drink beer while you were playing soccer because it was so boring?
Yeah, actually, so I played goalie, and when I was like 9 years old, yeah, I'd be cracking them open. Like,
Out on the field?
Yeah. Yeah, the parents didn't care. They actually were giving them to me. It was
There were
crazy.
like cans all around the goal.
Yeah, that's how it was so good. They just hit the cans and bounced out. The ball did. So like,
You like build up like a whole
it has like a wall.
blockade.
Yeah, it worked well.
That's kind of sick. What did the referee say anything?
No, the ref usually like joined in, and then that's why.
You just had them in Gatorade bottles, like
Yeah.
Gatorade bottles full of beer.
In baby bottles?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of soccer, we are signing up for a rec league in Town and Country.
Are you guys really?
Yeah.
Are you doing that too?
Yeah.
With them?
Yeah.
I didn't
It's
know that.
Me, Jacob, Trevor, and Cooper, Kyle, Landon, Brady Smith, Lucas Smith,
A
who
bunch
else?
of other
Nathan.
people.
A couple other guys probably.
And, yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Wanna join?
atrocious at soccer.
You wanna join?
I would, but I'd probably just eat turf all the time.
Okay, we don't know how to play soccer,
Yeah,
but
our
we're
team
gonna
is good.
we're,
I go out there.
we're gonna win.
I'm like
Yeah, you can take my
wide
spot.
open goal. I just eat it. Well, I really appreciate you guys coming on.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Thank you,
having
Matt.
us.
Thanks
Actually,
for
I
being-
thank you, Reed, for having me on your podcast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. So it's always a pleasure to have you three here, and Trevor. I'll see you whenever I do another podcast. Right? Yeah. All my love to you.
So, am I like, don't feel pressure to say yes. I'm just gonna be really mad and maybe never have you guys back on. But am I now like an honorary Staley brother?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do
Probably.
I get like a medallion or something like that?
I'll make you a
A plaque?
a plaque.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it gonna say? Just like,
Honorary Staley brother.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is it gonna have my name on it too?
Yeah, it's just you're gonna have to sign it. Like,
Oh, okay.
It's gonna say
Because-
"Stay not fresh."
Oh,
I get the joke.
that's why we got you.
That was
That's why we got this guy. He's such a
Stay up,
goofster.
Okay, that was really good. Yeah, that one wasn't.
That one didn't hit quite as hard.
Yeah, that one was hitting, not that great.
But yeah, when you're on like podcast number 100, you should have us again. Or like consecutive threes. Like say
Yeah.
you're on like podcast 333, just have us again.
We'll bring the content, bro.
Every third podcast. All right, guys, getting the Staley Triplets back on.
I mean,
We're bringing
maybe
the band back
Maybe this
together.
will do well. They'll love us, and
Yeah.
you'll just have to have us again.
And then I'll get a bunch of sponsorships. But
Maybe this will be our claim to fame.
none of it will go to me. It'll just all go to you guys.
Oh.
Because they'll be like, we don't want you on there. We just want the Staley Triplets on there.
Well,
Really?
they have
Okay.
to give you credit. You're the reason why we're on this podcast.
Actually, Reed is.
Yeah.
Reed hosts this podcast.
I brought us all together, really.
This is-
Well,
I made
if
Aidan
you-
and the.
If Reed's the host, then he wouldn't be a triplet.
Ooh.
Oh,
Like
yeah, that's true.
because
Well,
you
but I'm
have
a-
the triplets on.
I'm an honorary Staley brother now. So
Well, I mean,
yeah.
yeah. And I've known you
I'm
guys
part
for
of the
like,
triplets.
I've known you guys for like ever. You know, I met Aidan in the womb. Same with Jacob. Matt, I think I
it
met
was
him.
a little
He-
farther along.
Matt was like a little farther along. I think he was like dumpster diving, and I was like, dude, what's going on? Remember that?
I think I like dapped you up when you came out of the womb.
Yeah, dude.
Yo,
He
Like,
was
it's
the
like-
doctor. That's
it's like-
right.
it's like
I
the
forgot.
LeBron-
Sorry, guys.
It's like the LeBron and Curry thing where they were like born in the same hospital or something.
yeah,
Like like you were there too, but
yeah, I was there.
Destined for greatness.
I heard you guys. I think.
Kid from
I was
Akron.
I was like, yeah, was that?
Is that the
Reed,
Staleys?
Aidan, and Jacob?
Oh, so you
Staley?
also noticed me like die when I was born, right?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh,
I was.
The doctors actually stabbed Aidan through the heart.
Yeah, no, like
They said he stopped breathing, but it was for other means. Something else happened somewhere in
just-
the middle.
They ran into like, what's the room that has all the babies in it?
The baby room.
Thank you. I don't know.
Yeah.
What is that? I don't.
We'll call it the baby room. They
The
ran
house.
into the baby room and just grabbed
The
another
baby
one,
making station.
and they were like, "This is the last one."
The stork delivery room.
Yeah, that's not that funny, isn't that where babies come from? Like storks, right?
Well, I don't. Well, maybe when you have us on the podcast next, I can really clear that up to you.
Because
Yeah.
you'll be, maybe when you guys graduate high school, and I finally finish my first year of preschool, we can talk about that.
Oh yeah.
Learn a little bit more.
Yeah, we could teach you about the birds and the bees and all that.
And the
All that.
storks.
And the storks, yeah, and the storks, of course, the
Okay.
storks, yeah.
I was a little confused. You
Those will,
didn't
no,
include
no, no,
them.
those will be included. Don't worry. Don't even trip, dog. Don't even trip.
You have me fretting a little bit.
Well, you got me frothing at the mouth. So I have one question to ask you.
Oh. Yeah.
You wanna go on a date sometime? Just like you and me. Guys, please.
This is
Matt,
Kind of awkward.
this is kind of like on the spot.
Matt, please.
Maybe
I don't know, I
Matt,
need
you
time
should
to
change
think
the
about this.
question.
Matt, please, Matt.
Yeah, Jacob, did you have a question?
Oh, Matt, please. No.
Oh yeah, Trevor. Trevor has his hand raised. Yeah, did you need something, Trevor?
Matt, please. You're all I wanted.
Yeah. So.
Matt. All right.
Yeah, so while Reed's having a mental breakdown, we'll be right back.
So, I'm not gonna act like. So I've had my past 3,000 guests. I'm not gonna act like that. But do you guys have any? Not last words. Yeah.
Goodbye, Matthew.
Do you guys have any last remarks for the crowd? Anything inspirational to say?
I don't have anything like besides like the Abraham Lincoln quote that we quoted, or Martin Luther King, or George Washington.
It was all one, I think.
I can quote an anime, like whatever happens happens, like Cowboy Bebop.
That was a
God,
good
you're
one.
such a nerd.
Yeah, I know. I love that show.
Trevor, since this is your what is this, your 1400th episode, I believe, of this podcast that you've been on? You were on it before I started it, correct?
Yeah.
Do you have any any last words?
Stick 'em up.
Before we get you.
Good job, guys.
Good
Thanks.
job. All right.
Can I
Round
do
of
an
applause?
outro for you, Matt?
Yeah, sure. We're gonna do a round of applause real quick.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Round of applause. Okay. All right, Aiden, give me a beat. Jacob, give me a beat.
It's just like Kanye's new sample.
No,
Not
Aiden,
released.
Aiden, just give me a beat. Just give me a beat. Just like beatbox it. Matt's Soup and Jet Podcast. Soup. Yeah. Break it down, Jacob. Oh, so I'm here with Matthew. We're
Nice. That was pretty sick. I
See,
think
we
I'm,
could be like an acapella group.
for real.
yeah.
Trevor can be our hype man.
Yeah, Trevor. Trevor, you haven't done much hyping up.
Sorry, guys.
Can you get us like hyped up or something real quick?
It's like those memes where it's like,
Get us pumped up, bro.
Trevor, do you have any like inspirational things to say before we go? I need to be inspired.